Hello guys, welcome back. It's Mr. Vince. I hope you're all having a wonderful new year. We are now in 2021, as you can see, and there's a lot of changes as you can see. My room has been updated a lot this year, and it looks a lot more different compared to what I showed you guys. I think is in November, so here we are in a new year. Anyways, so before I actually get started, go ahead and like and subscribe if you like this video.
Hey, hi everybody, it's me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have a great day today, and welcome back to a brand new IRL video. Now if you guys have watched my video where I showed you guys my new haircut I got back in September, you may know where this is going. Otherwise, let me go ahead and briefly explain what this video is about. So, as you probably saw by the title, I did end up getting some announcements for what's coming up. So, that's why the video is called Announcement, because I know, a lot of you are like, what is up and whatnot. Now, first thing you might have noticed right behind me is that goofy smiley face. And if you guys looked at my profile picture from earlier last month, you might have noticed that I used a smiley face. It is actually a real, not copied in smiley face that one of my friends actually made several years ago. It's actually made out of wood, so it was really hard to use it. Actually, you have to hold it. So yeah, but that's not what the video is about. This video is going to be about a couple things that I wanted to talk about because I know some of you might be a little bit concerned about my channel right now. So, firstly, I am not going to die. I'm not obviously going to kill my channel off because if I did, then that would have been pretty tragic, okay? Catastrophic if it did end up happening, but no, I am not dying for an extremely long time. Every human does have a duration of how long they can live. You can never live forever, at least for now. So I was thinking that since most people do like videos, even nowadays, I think I'm going to start uploading weekly videos again. I know some of you are kind of curious or worried about what kind of videos I'll be doing or when I'm going to be making videos, but I really want to try to put in more content onto this channel. So I want to do weekly videos. I don't want to do daily videos because I have other things in life to do and I can't really do daily content all the time. I want to make sure you guys do what you need to do, and I just want to make sure you guys are doing perfectly fine. I'll still be live streaming, but just probably not as often because, again, I got some life situations to deal with. I got some life to go through, and I know a lot of you do too. So trust me on that part. Okay, so me as a toe-headed person, because I kind of do look like one, I am going to show you guys a little brief session of my room as of November 1st, 2024. Because some of you will probably be curious as to what's up in 2025. This video is an announcement related video, so I got a few other things planned out, so don't worry. So, the closet door actually changed a little bit. It's not different, but aside from the smiley face that's behind me, the sticky notes that were on my closet door were actually moved over to the dicer door, or the main door that I have right there. So the reason I did that was because my actual door has not been decorated on that side of the door for the past 8 years. If you guys didn't know, I actually been here since 2016, and ever since I started YouTube, I actually just filmed videos in my room. Almost every video I made on this channel was filmed in my room, except for some. Some were made in the kitchen, like the one from 2021, as you can see, and there were a few other exceptions. But most of my videos were made in my room. Surprising, right? On my other channels, they could be made somewhere else, but on this channel, it was mostly my room that I used for my content, so just wanted to throw it out there. So, over the past weekend, especially like starting the 25th of October to the 27th, I went ahead and cleaned out a lot of my room. I went through a lot of my closet to make sure that a lot of the things in my closet were moved so that I can put more space in my closet especially when I get some extra baskets or boxes to carry to my closet so I can properly store some things in. I have a little bit OCD, so I am a little bit too perfect with some things, but that's okay. I know some of you are also kind of like that. But nothing has to be perfect, obviously. So I have been cleaning out my room over the past weekend. I was making sure that my room was cleared out, and I took a little mental health break. I wanted to kind of improve. Ironically, I was going a little bit crazy on Monday and kind of Tuesday. So, yeah. But knowing my autistic self, obviously that would happen. I have ASD. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to take you guys a little tour of some of my room. I'm not going to show you exactly everything in my room. I wanted to keep it a little top secret for now. But I will tell you that all these sections are not done yet. So, let's start with the hat rack, because I know some of you might be curious about the hat rack, and yeah. Most of this video, I'm just going to probably flip the camera so it's easier to see things, so let's get to it. So, this is my hat rack. You guys might have been aware of this. I had it for a really long time. I had it since 2021, and I basically used the hat rack for storing things like shoes and obviously hats. Now, fairly recently, I went ahead and cleared out some of the hat rack to include a few other things like the Nerf guns, as you can see, the 3DS, if you look very, very closely, and the PS4 games, and some of the PS5 games. Which in that case, I only have like, I think one. So, yeah. The hat rack hasn't really changed. It's been the same, but I wanted to make a few changes to it, so it actually looks really good. The dice is still there, don't worry. And then over here we got ourselves the Mr. Vince picture I made. I showed you guys the picture in my live stream a few weeks ago. And the sticky notes are also there. The Pokemon stickers are also on the wall. They have been there for a really long time. Got the shell drop picture right there. My bed has not changed. It looks exactly the same. It's actually pretty nice out, by the way. And my chair is still here. Now, fun fact, I actually moved this chair from my room earlier this year, but I ended up keeping it because, well, there wasn't really any point of moving it. I actually did use it a lot, and I think I'm still going to keep it next year. So, yeah, there's my book bag. Over here, I got my desk. And I'll tell you guys, my desk has been completely revised. It's been updated. Looks a lot better. And it's just cleaner overall. So, the desk had to be managed quite a lot because I feel like my desk could have looked a lot better. So if you guys watched one of my live streams from earlier this year, mainly in October, you might have noticed that my desk was full of stuffed animals and toys. So when I decided to clean out my room a little bit, I moved a lot of the stuff from there to my shelf. And this is what my shelf looks like from a view. I'm not going to entirely show you guys my shelf, but yeah, that's what it looks like as of currently. It's not entirely done. The bottom portion still needs to be cleaned up, but otherwise it looks really good. Also, the red computer that I used to use back in 2021 actually did end up being moved over there because I am actually going to be doing something a little bit different with my computer. I'm actually probably going to move it out of my room, so I just want to throw it out there. My computer setup is the same. I'm actually going to change it soon, but yeah. So over here, you can see that a lot of my desk has actually changed from 2022, if you look at the video right there. And yeah, it definitely does look different. I got the journal right there, some books, I got some stuffed animals there, color pencils, the PS5 controller mat, which I don't use very often, but I will use it eventually, but my dresser is way too occupied, so I can't really use it. My monitor is actually still there. It's just not connected. There's nothing to connect the monitor to at the moment, but eventually I will move the power strip that's part of my shelf kind of over to my desk so that I can actually plug in some things over there. And for those wondering, I do actually charge my phone over there because, like I said, I have my power strip over there and I don't have a lot of plugs over here, so it does make some sense. I don't really use the desk very often. Like, if you look at the 2022 review, as you can see here, my desk consisted of the keyboard, mouse pad, mouse, and an actually working monitor. The monitor does work, it's just not connected. So, just wanted to throw it out there. The Terraria set did change a little bit. It's not too different, but it's a little bit different. Keep out gamer at work, guys. That's right. I am at work right now. I got the diamond sword / pickaxe and the arsenal pulse laser. So my potential plan is to move my laptop once I get one to the left side of my desk, and then I could have the mouse pad or trackpad, whatever you want to call it, the mouse and the keyboard over here. So I could put my small computer, which is over there, to the bottom of my desk. And then what I could do is plug in a lot of this stuff to the computer, and then I could put them on top of here, just like I did with my old computer. And I also cleaned out this portion of my desk, so it only has my keyboard right there. And that's about it, pretty much. So, yeah, and I'm not trying to sponsor my video, I just wanted to do that for fun, so, yeah. With that said, I think this would be great for a new laptop. I also got one cable down there, which is just my monitor cable. And I am going to be using the monitor cable again this year. And I will have to bring out my speakers because my monitor does not correctly output audio from the actual device. So that's why I have to use speakers. So I just wanted to throw it out there. So, on topic of my desk, this is what my live streams and videos would look like if I just decided to make such content on my desk. So the first thing I need to do is to bring my chair over here, so it's easier to see. And basically what I would do is I would put my laptop like facing this way, because that way it would be a tad bit easier to work with it than instead of just like pointing it directly like this. If you guys remember my streams from 2022 and 23, you might have remembered that I used to stream like this. Like I put my phone here on some part of the monitor and then just like get my keyboard out, and then I know you guys can't see it, but it's right here. And then what I would do is just like play with my controller and like, you know. So that's what I used to do. Now I stream on my dresser. Like I have my computer set up on my dresser. But next year, I'm planning to move a lot of the stuff to my desk. That means I won't be streaming on the PS5 directly, unless if I find a way to, for whatever reason. So I'll be back to streaming on my desk very soon. I need to serve the desk as a purpose for me to be able to make content here. So don't expect me to always stream my dresser. It's so weird and goofy to stream my dresser, to be honest. It's not weird in any sort of way that's like inappropriate, but it feels very uncomfortable because I would rather stream or make videos on my desk than literally stream over there. Just like, oh my goodness, I have to look at a big fat TV really close to it too. And it's just bad. All right. So if I do get a laptop, which hopefully I do, because I really do need one. I had a laptop, but it's just very slow. I had it for almost 7 years. But yeah. In 2025, I'll be streaming like this. It will be a little bit different though, because the camera is probably going to be a little bit more raised than this. So it's probably something like this. Could be like that. You guys can see my room from behind. And this would look good. This is not the thumbnail for the video, by the way, trust me. But yeah, this would be very cool. I'm sure a lot of you are going to like this a little bit more because even myself, I can agree, and it just looks prettier than just like streaming here. And you guys can still see my dicer door behind me. I got my biggest fan too. Biggest fan is my biggest fan. Yeah. And if you guys watched the video earlier, you might have saw an older fan. The older fan is actually in the basement. I don't use it anymore because it was actually just like a pretty big fat cubic box, kind of rectangular prison box. It was laying on the ground and I couldn't really get any air from the fan, so a standing one was way better. I got this fan like the same year, 2021, and I'm so glad I finally have one. Okay, but that's kind of off the topic of my desk. I feel like the desk is like the most essential part of the video because getting a laptop would definitely make things a lot easier on my part. I could be streaming here and it's just all simple. Now, you might be asking yourselves, why do I want a laptop? So, the reason I want a laptop is because, for instance, if I want to be able to just live stream without having to use a secondary computer or a Steam Deck, whatever it could be, then it would be practical to use a laptop, especially when I can only use one HDMI output on my monitor. My monitor only has one HDMI output, which is one of the reasons why I cannot use the PS5 with my desk. The other reason is because my TV is way too big and can't even fit on my desk. I actually have to use this part of my desk to put the monitor on, so it wouldn't be very practical to put the TV there. I wouldn't imagine what would happen if I did that. I'm not gonna lie there. And please don't do this at home, kids. Please don't. Alright? I'm begging you. So, that's kind of the essential of having a laptop. A computer wouldn't be good because I would have to use an HDMI splitter to actually be able to connect the same output to the monitor, and even then it wouldn't be practical. So yeah, I already have two computers, and one of them I'm planning to get out, and the other I'm just going to use for live streaming and stuff. A Steam Deck is good, but I don't know. I just felt a little bit indecisive with the Steam Deck, and I don't know if it's going to be good for me. So yeah, it'll be cool, but I'm not into Linux, so I don't think a Steam Deck would be good, honestly. And then a regular laptop that has Windows on it is probably my best bet. A lot of you probably use Windows for live streaming because Windows is like very optimal for streaming and stuff, and you can also stream on Mac, but it's just a little bit more tedious with some things, as far as I know. But yeah, so all in all, I'm just really looking forward to the next coming months. 2025 is going to be a really big year for me, and excuse me, who knows? Maybe I can make a redemption in 2025. Because this year, by far, I have been a little less consistent with my content. It kind of felt like 2019. If you looked at my yearly content playlists, this is the third least likely year to have content on. 2020 and 19 both had the least amount of content. 2020 only had about 180 videos. 2019, you probably already know, it's like very low on number, about 100. This year only had about 180 videos. I think by the end of the year it'll be like almost 200. So it's definitely a lot less than other years like 2021. But yeah, the biggest year in my opinion is 2022. There are a lot of videos made that year, and it was just because I did a lot of streaming and videos during the year. It was crazy. So daily content's not going to be very consistent. I don't think I'm going to be doing daily content anytime soon, because obviously with life I can't really just do YouTube all the time. I wish I could, but no, it's tiring. I know a lot of you got stuff to do as well, so I can't really push it out there. And overall, I'm just really excited to push out some extra content like this to you guys. I don't want to like slither a lot of Roblox content into the cracks of my channel, because I know some of you probably don't like to play Roblox, or you just feel so bored of Roblox content. I'm trying my best to do other things as well, but just trying to modify my channel a little bit more, just kind of making some things. I also went ahead and actually did end up stop using Twitter or X, so please don't follow me there. I don't actually post there anymore. You guys can follow me on Blue Sky. I do actually post some things on there like IRL sketching or whatever else I do. Speaking of which, I actually kind of got back to sketching recently because I used to draw a lot when I was younger, especially like 5 years ago. I used to draw a lot. Now I just don't. I actually kind of get back to it, and I use a sketch pad to sketch out some things, and I'm actually pretty good at it. So yeah, I won't be doing a lot of videos on sketching, but yeah. Also, for the other channels that I have on this channel, like It's Mr. Vince, I do not really have plans to upload as many videos on them at this point. So yeah, most of these videos will be on this channel. I won't be doing a lot of goofy stuff on this channel, but I'm going to try my best to kind of far-fetch my content to make sure that get some different audiences and just bring in variety. Because I know when you do YouTube, you obviously have to focus on something you like, but you do want to bring out a lot of branches that others might enjoy, not just the same fan base, obviously. Just want to be able to balance out what kind of content you like to do. So, yeah. And before I do end the video, I do want to get out one thing, because I know some of you probably noticed this, but I want to get out my fedora because this bad boy right here is still my biggest mascot of all time. It's been like this since 2022. So don't worry. I'm still wearing my fedora. We'll be chilling. I got my profile picture and banner updated for this month as well. Thanksgiving is coming up, so expect a video on Thanksgiving. It's more like a Thanksgiving special. But anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Mr. Vince, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya, everybody.